Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
This is Michael Zenn. Welcome to tonight's call. It's great to have everyone on the call. Very exciting night. Frankie Boyer, welcome. We're glad to have you. Welcome, everyone. We've got a lot of people on the call. Welcome. Glad to have you. We have a lot of people on the call, probably more joining us from all over the country, even internationally tonight. It's great to have everyone here. I want to encourage you, if you're on speakerphone, to take us off speakerphone, because we'll get when you start talking, there'll be a big echo for everyone. So make sure you're not on speakerphone. If you're like riding your bike or doing the laundry or walking your dog or riding a motorcycle, you might want to put it on mute. So we'll hear everything. If you flush the toilet, we might hear that. So, and if you get muted, you'll know why. And I'll unmute you as soon as it quietens down on there. So, but hopefully we won't have to mute anyone. And if we do, we'll let you right back in as soon as the noise lets down. But it's great to have everyone on the call. It's a very exciting night. Tonight we have Frankie Boyer. She has one of the largest health radio shows, talk radio shows. Welcome. Come on in, everyone. Great. Welcome. We're glad to have you.
Thank you, Michael.
Melissa Gonzalez.
Yes, welcome.
Hi,
wow,
Michael.
we have a lot of people on the call tonight. Welcome. Glad to have you. And we may have a few more joining us in a couple of minutes. We have Frankie Boyer on the call tonight. Frankie is the host of a major, probably one of the top health radio talk shows in the nation. And I met Frankie a few weeks ago when I was doing a radio show. She just started using the product, and we're going to talk to her. We'll probably start off with her in just a second and ask her a little bit about her experience with the product. She's had a great experience with the product that she can tell you about, and then she's been telling just about everybody she knows. She's really driving me crazy with all the people now that are on the product. Every day she's like, can you send the product here?
Sorry, we got disconnected.
Well, welcome back on. We're glad to have you.
Thank you, Michael.
So we're going to introduce Frankie, and then after that we're going to give everyone a chance to share tonight. I know you are dying to share some of the results that you've been getting. And let me just mention this. When it comes time to share, if you'll just say your name, and that way I can call on your name, and we'll know who you are, and then you can go ahead and share. But I'd like to introduce at this time Frankie Boyer. Frankie, are you still with us?
I am, Michael. Hi, everybody. And
Hi.
I think there were some of my people on the call. If you are connected to me, just yell out hello.
Frankie, hello.
There are a few, yes.
We have a number of Frankie Boyer listeners on the call. That's
correct. Yeah, and connections and all of that. As Michael was saying, Michael came on the show for his book, which is an amazing book, by the way, The Health Revolution. It's a wonderful book. And Michael's story is a terrific story about transformation. And I just was so attracted to Michael and his message. And Michael and I began talking, and he said, I'm working on this very exciting product. And I said, well, tell me about it. And he started to share a little bit about it with me. And I've been very passionate about trying to use products that are organic, that are whole foods that I eat. And I'm very much aware of what I'm eating and drinking. And, I've always taken a pass, though, when it comes to creams, because I've been one of those people that, but I want it to work. And I don't know of any natural product that really works. And a few years ago, I did find a product that I was getting, decent results with. But I said to Michael, I'm willing to try it. And when I got the sample in the mail, and Michael said, make sure you call me when you get it. And I said, I will. And he said, it has, a very strong scent, just so you know. And I said, okay. Well, I didn't have a problem with the scent. I have to tell you, it reminds me of oregano oil, and I just don't have a problem with the scent. And right now I I don't even smell it when I put it on. It's just a little bit of a scent. I'm used to it, and I find it quite pleasant. And then he said, but it is going to sting. And I said, oh, okay. Well, sure enough, it did. It did sting. And a moment later, it was fine. And a couple of days after I started using the product, I thought I was like imagining things in my mirror. I was like, really? Is this really happening? And I called Michael up and I said, hey, Michael, this thing is like really wild. What is in this? And I mean, is it true that I can have results that quickly? And so I am just sold on this product. There is something magical about this product, very, very much, that it changes the texture of your skin, it builds the collagen, and more importantly, if I had to eat it, it would be okay. And so I'm very, very excited. It's like an eraser that's taking back years. People are commenting, and I mean, it's just amazing how different the texture of my skin is looking. And people who I've turned this on to have said the same thing to me. They are just so excited about what's happening with this product and how they're seeing results so quickly.
And Frankie, you've seen you had some lines around your lips that you were saying you had trouble getting rid of, and you can really see the product working there.
Absolutely. I'm seeing it working everywhere, but especially there. And there are these little marionette lines, these little vertical lines that are, you don't want them. You just don't want them around your mouth. And I'm just seeing a major softening of them, and they're disappearing. I'm telling you, it's like someone is taking an eraser and erasing them off my face.
Oh, I know.
Well, that's fantastic. And Frankie, every day Frankie is telling someone new, and I'm having to ship out a sample. She just got back from Mexico, and I've got like 10 to 20 samples I'm now sending her because she's talking to everybody she's meeting about it. But we're glad to have you on the call. It's such an honor to have her on the call. What I want to do right now is you may have questions of Frankie or questions for me, or you may have comments that you want to make about your own experience. So let's just take a moment. Let's start off kind of going around the country here. And I know some of you have only been on the product a few days. Some of you are on the 10-day trial. We offer a 10-day trial, and maybe some of you are on that. Is there anyone on the 10-day trial that would like to share about the progress you're seeing in just a few days? Tell me your name, and I'll call on you.
Oh, I'm Barbara.
Barbara, go ahead, Barbara.
I just love the smell. It's very, very relaxing. It's almost like patchouli, and it's there's something to the effect of SSRIs. It's like deep massage to the brain, but I also really love what it did to the lines around my eyes, and I love the stinging sensation. Actually, it's kind of exhilarating. I don't know. So.
Okay, great. So you love the smell. That's
I love
great.
it.
That's great. I do too, and I hear that from a lot of women that they really love the smell. They love the aroma. It does relax them, and maybe some of you others feel the same way. Anyone else that's on the trial the last 10 days or so that just started that'd like to share it?
My name is Chris. I'm from Boston. Chris.
Okay, Chris, go ahead.
And I'm
Chris.
a dear friend of Frankie Boyer's. And
okay.
Oh, Chrissy, Chris, you just saw my skin. Chris saw me tonight without an ounce of makeup. Chris, tell everybody.
I have to say, Michael, I am blown away, and I am a product junkie. I buy everything on the market. I don't care what it does. And I'll tell you, when Frankie went on about this a few weeks ago, I said, oh, here we go, Frankie. Oh, geez. And she gave me a sample. And I have to tell you, honestly, my skin has changed unbelievable. And Frankie tonight, I've never seen anything like it in my life. And you know what? It does burn, but it feels like it's working, so it's a good burning feeling. So at least you feel like it's penetrating into your skin. And a lot of products that you buy, you get it and you don't, they're waxy. They feel like, they don't even feel like they're doing anything. But I have to say that the results on this, it's quite pretty impressive, I have to say. It really is unbelievable.
And we don't want Frankie blemishes for me, that's all I have to say. So.
And tell me who you are.
I'm Barbara. It's just Barbara.
Oh, you're Barbara again. Okay. Great. We don't want to get Frankie too beautiful, though, because that, we won't be able to live with her. It's too beautiful.
Oh, God.
I'm going to have to cut back the product.
That's true, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Yes. Who else would like to share?
This is Lisa in Pembroke, Mass. And I'm waiting for the product, and I did get the email, and I uploaded your book and what have you. But I couldn't open the email about the for the skin, the code word for the the science of the skin one.
Yes. It's I Love Face Food, and should open right up. Yes, should open right up for you. We have a mini book about the product. If any of you want it, let me know. It's called The Story of Your Face. It'll tell you all about the product, and we'll send that to you free. So, and along with my book, if you don't have my book, I'll send you an ebook copy of that for free, just for being on the call tonight. And since Frankie's becoming so beautiful, in honor of her, I'll send you that free as well. Who else has been on the 10-day trial that would like to share? There's a bunch of people earlier.
This is
Okay,
Debbie.
go ahead.
Hi, I'm Debbie.
I've been on it.
Go ahead, Debbie.
I think there's two Debbies.
Hi, sorry.
Okay. So let's go with one Debbie, and then we'll get the other Debbie. How about that?
Okay, well, this is Debbie Cristofano. This is Debbie in Colorado.
Okay, Debbie in Colorado. Go ahead.
So I've done 4 applications, so I've been on it maybe 2.5 days. And I've worked in the skincare industry a little bit in the past, and so I know kind of what to look for. I put this stuff on, and I have very large pores. Within 3 hours, I look in the mirror, and my pores are visibly tightened. I was blown away. I mean, so significantly. So I found that's a pretty profound initial response. And it's only been 4 applications, and I can see some areas where I have little breakouts have basically healed and are going away. And so I'm impressed by this initial response. So great.
Yeah, that's great. That's what happened to Frankie. Frankie called me after like 2 days, and she said, "Is this for real? Am I imagining things?"
I just couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe how quickly it showed up.
It is. It's powerful stuff.
Thank you, Debbie from Colorado.
Thank you.
And we had another Debbie.
Hi, I'm Debbie from Philadelphia.
Okay, Debbie.
I've been on it for about 3 days now, and I love the aromatherapy, relaxing. I love the scent. I love it. It really is making me feel great all over. But my skin is unbelievably hydrated and like a baby's butt, and by the 3rd day, I don't even feel like I need any makeup at all. I put a tiny bit of tinted moisturizer on. My face looks airbrushed. It's amazing. I can't even believe it. And I really can't have any toxins. I've been kind of battling an autoimmune thyroid disease, so I'm not supposed to have any toxins. And I was a product junkie, so I really had to get rid of all my products and really search for everything toxin-free. So this is like thrilling.
That's great.
I'm really loving it, and my face looks amazing.
Well, that is awesome. Well, stay in touch with me. You have more days left on that trial, so it's going to get better, even better.
Yes.
Who else would like to share that's on the trial, the 10-day
Ruth
trial?
from Texas.
Hi, this is Michaela.
Ruth from Texas.
Okay, there's someone from Texas and then Miguela. How about that? Whoever's from Texas.
Ruth,
someone say they're from
Ruth.
Texas? Ruth, go ahead, Ruth. I know you. Go ahead.
What I wanted to tell you was that I had noticed I had ever since I started the product, I had not worn any makeup. The only makeup I would wear was eyeliner, mascara, and lipstick. Well, I had a function to go to, so I said, okay, well, I got to put a little foundation on. Well, I found that when I put my foundation on, it it made much better. Like you said, it looked like your makeup was airbrush. And everybody was like, your makeup looks nice. What are you using? And I said, well, I can't quite tell you right now, but I'll let you know when I completely finish the product. And so everybody has complimented me the way my makeup looks on my face, that it makes my skin look flawless and look perfect.
Yeah,
so I am loving the liquid gold.
That's awesome. And how many days have you been on the product, Ruth?
I'm on my 9th day.
Okay, well, keep me posted.
I
will. Keep me posted. Who else? We had someone else. I forgot their name now. Miguela? Who else was going to share?
Miguela.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi.
Miguela, go ahead.
I finished the 10-day trial, but I kept going. I'm using it down to the last drop. I'm going to finish everything in the bottle because what happened is I've noticed a big change in my skin, and I had gotten to a point where I thought my skin that's just the way it was. It was due to aging, because the skin around my temples and my forehead was getting, I compared to like tissue paper, it was getting, it seemed like thinner and less elastic. But now I feel like I have like a little kid skin again, like a baby skin, because it's getting plumper and moist and dewy. And I like that. And I've learned how to avoid the burn. I learned that if I give myself about 20 minutes between washing my face and putting on the face suit, it doesn't sting. So that's really good. So I was able to get away from the burn.
Except I think, Michael, can you talk about that? Don't you want it to burn?
Yeah.
Well, the hotter it is, the more effective it probably is being. And so, like if you exfoliated your face and then put it on, it would be extra hot, but it'd probably be penetrating more. But you can gradually build up to it. Yeah, you can gradually build up to that level. You don't have to start off there and torture yourself if it's too hot. you don't want to start off there and have a Home Alone moment. If you remember that scene from Home Alone. And,
I made that mistake. I did a scrub and put that on, and I thought I was going to die. I had to stand in front of a fan for too long.
Yeah, well, and you probably took 45 minutes to an hour off the life of your face by doing that.
Yeah,
you made it much younger, but yeah, you don't have to do it that way. And if you do wait a few minutes, you can tone down that hotness, because it gives your pores a chance to close and your native oils a chance to return to your face, so it's not penetrating quite as much. But I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead and tell us the rest of your experience, because we didn't want to interrupt you there. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. And when I started the challenge, when I started the 10-day trial, I also did your challenge that you talked about in your book. And I'm guessing that that's also making a big difference in my face, because I've also noticed I just feel fabulous. I feel great. But I feel like it's just one of the ladies mentioned that their skin is glowing, and I feel like that, and I feel like it's also coming from within. So I like this idea of feeding your face from both sides, from the outside and from the inside. And I was really careful about putting it on the bottom of my eyes, because I have really it's just in my family, I have very dark circles, and it seems like either I'm resting better or it's changing my skin, because my dark circles aren't so bad anymore either. So I can't stop. The stuff has to hit the market fast, because I'm getting to the end of my bottle. So.
I know.
Move it.
Well, yeah, well, reach out to me when you run out of product, and we're doing something special. And if whoever invited you, if you're with Frankie or with me, or you were invited by someone else, reach out to them, and we can tell you how to get a trial. And if you've run out of product and you're desperately in need of it, it's not available on the marketplace in general, but we have some ways of, if I didn't have some way of supplying some of you guys, I know you would hunt me down and kill me. So I'm definitely going to keep that coming.
Thank you.
Who else would like to share about the product?
This is Vivian from Miami.
Okay, go ahead.
I started the product like 2 days ago, and because I have eczema and also pores and big pores, and I see that after the burning sensation, which it was a bit strong for me because maybe the condition of my skin. I find that now I don't look scaly anymore, and I do not have any more eczema outbreaks, which is quite bad. Around my nose area, around my eyebrows, and my forehead and scalp. So the product really helps, even though it's only on the second day. And I remember you were saying it will sting, and it really does sting. But thinking. Going through that stingy period, I think it's worthwhile because I'm seeing a lot of changes right now, even after 2 days. Yeah.
You've only been on it 2 days.
Yes.
Wow.
And I
You're
do not have.
that.
Yeah, and I don't see the eczema outbreaks anymore.
Wow.
So your product is really wonderful.
Yeah, this is Catherine from Colorado, and I've been on 2 days as well. And it's a blizzard here, and so my skin has just been peeling off of my face in the winter. And after 2 days of using the product, I've completely exfoliated all of the dead skin and healed all of the dry patches on my face.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. And I can't say after 2 days it'll cure your eczema, but obviously we're having some great results with that. And it does deal with eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, acne. So if you know anyone with those kinds of situations, let me know, because I'd love to see what the product can do with them. But that's awesome. Both of you have been on the product 2 days, correct?
Correct.
Wow, that's fantastic. Who else has a story they want to share?
My name's Shelley from Chicago.
Go ahead, Shelley.
You know what? When you were talking about acne, my son is 15. He has severe acne. He is on antibiotics for it and 2 separate topical lotions for it. He's had it for 2 years probably. I've put 3 applications of this on his face. In his face, I can already see a difference, and he can already see a difference. The redness of his acne is starting to go away, but his acne is actually clearing up. It's amazing, and with 3 days of using it.
That's amazing.
That
is amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How is he liking the product?
He's not a fan of the burning part. Like, I have to blow on his face after I put it on his face. But he wants me to continue to use it because we are seeing, I know every morning he wakes up, I'm like, what do you think? Is it working? He's like, it is working. And his face is also severely dry because one of his products he uses is a Retin A, the tretinoin, and it really dries out his skin. And now the dryness is starting to go away on top of his acne clearing up. And that's just using it for 3 nights in a row.
Wow. Well, you're going to be out of product
hopeful.
soon. I don't think you're going to get to use any of the product.
Yeah, well, I did buy 2 bottles of it, and I'm going to definitely be buying more. It's worth every single penny of it.
Yeah, I'd like to buy it.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's fantastic. Well, keep me posted on that.
I will.
Keep me posted on his progress. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Who else has a story?
Michael, hey, it's Carlos.
Hey,
Carlos.
Hi, Michael. This is Lisa. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, Lisa. Let's do Lisa first, and then Carlos. Ladies first.
Oh, great.
Thank
you. Yeah, Michael.
Sorry,
this is Lisa Ronaldo, your biggest fan in SoCal. And I just got out of my nutrition class, and I wanted to hop on the call. I'm a little bit late. I'm so sorry, but your product is absolutely phenomenal. The results that I saw personally were just within a few days, unbelievable. Even on my hands, this time of weather where I live, it's pretty dry, and the first couple times that I used it, I noticed the next day my hands were really smooth, and I thought, wow, that was just bizarre to me, and everything else with the face and minor discoloration that I was experiencing and the fine lines, and I just can't wait to be able to share this with. I had a room full of a little over 100 naturopathic doctors and chiropractors, and I wished I was able to share this with them, because this is absolutely profound, and you're such a blessing. I love your ministry. Your book is absolutely phenomenal and aligned with all of your beliefs and what you're doing. It's just very inspiring, and I commend you. You're just a tremendous blessing. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You are my biggest fan. You sound
I'm
why don't you call me every day and tell me all that?
You got it. Absolutely. See what time works for you, and it's done.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing. And then Carlos. Carlos, you're next.
Hey. Hey, I feel special. Am I like the only guy on the call?
I don't know. You're very lucky if you are. You and I both.
Let me kind of piggyback off of the acne results and testimony, if you will. So, acne sucks as a teenager, but I'm 31 years old, and it sucks even more later on in life.
Oh, right.
And over the years, God, I've spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on products, natural, unnatural, on store shelves in the network marketing industry, and I have purchased or not put anything on my face and seen results as fast as I have. Kind of like some of the comments you've heard earlier, like literally the next morning, to the point where I had to look back at the pictures I've taken and just like kind of confirm it, because I'm kind of in disbelief myself. A lot of the breakouts are gone. Some of the dark spots are completely removed, and I normally have really oily skin, and it's not nearly as oily. So I can't say enough about this product. It's amazing.
Well, that's fantastic. It really is. And we do have a lot of guys that use the product. I know we should have maybe one or two other guys. Usually the guys are outnumbered.
Michael, it's Tom.
Yeah. Hey, Tom.
Hey, all right, there's one.
Yeah, you bet. Now all the guys are going to start talking. Go ahead, Tom.
Carlos, you broke the ice for me, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, I've got kind of a different story. I'm the middle-aged guy, and this has been great. I've already gone through the 10 days. I'm 3 days removed from the 10-day trial, and I'm jonesing for more.
Me too.
I need the burn and tingle. So Michael, it's been great. It's gotten rid of the blotchiness and kind of those dark spots you get when you're in your mid-40s, and it's an awesome product. I thank you.
Great. Guys want to look younger too, and we just don't know what to do. And most guys, they don't do anything to their face, they don't put anything on, and they look much older than they really should or could. And this product is awesome because it's really the only product they need to put on. I put it on after I shave, and yeah, it's a little hot then. It's kind of invigorating, as Dr. Howard Leibowitz would say, if you know him. But it is awesome, and it gives guys a weapon to look a little younger. We don't wear makeup. We don't have all the products that women have.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And Michael, I gave the product to a couple of men in Cancun, and one of the men is a dentist, a very well-known dentist, and he can't get over it. He wants to start selling it in his practice. He's so impressed with it, and he's on Madison Avenue, and he's like blown away by it.
Yes, and he has some celebrity clients, which we can't really go into, but we're going to hopefully sneak it in.
But they're very big, and you would all know them because they're on television every day, and actually on the Academy Awards right now I'm watching. So.
Well, I've been turning more women's heads already.
Yeah, good for you.
Is that Thomas or that's Carlos?
No, that's Carlos.
Okay. All right.
I turned two before, but now even more.
Anyone else want to share? We're almost out of time, so I want to give anyone else that would like to share about their personal experience a chance to share. Anyone else?
Lauren,
yes. This is Tiffany from New York.
Tiffany, go ahead.
Hi, Michael. I'm kind of like Thomas. I just finished my 10-day trial, and it's been amazing. So now I am jonesing for more as well. I've started to use like whatever I have left for my my face, of course, but then I noticed that I'll put it on parts of my body, and I like watching the marks just start to fade away. So that's another thing that I wanted to bring up. Maybe you should make a body product or body oil next.
We're working on that right now. In fact, I've got a body lotion in trial right now, and so we'll be letting you know about that if you want to sample that. So I'm working on the formula on that right now, and it's really awesome. And you can rub it all over your body. Some people have been saying we want something we can just put everywhere, and so we're working on that right now. Anyone else have a story they want to share about results they've been getting? We're just about out of time, but I want to give people a chance to share if you're excited about, every time people say, I didn't get to share, so I want to give everyone that wants to a chance to share. Anyone else?
Laura in Texas.
Laura, go ahead.
Hi. Well, I've finished my 10-day trial today, and I absolutely love it. I have noticed that a lot of my wrinkles have disappeared, and my skin looks younger, and it's clearer, and it's firmer, but it's not dry or tight feeling. You know, it just feels like it did when I was a teenager, kind of. And the best part is everybody that I work with has noticed, too, because the first time that I noticed, I was looking in a magnifying mirror, and I was amazed. I went to work that day and asked one of the girls just to make sure I wasn't imagining it. And she's like, oh, no, it's awesome. I want some, too. So I think she actually sent you an email to sign up for the trial as well.
Yeah, we're going to open up more trials, so let me know about that. If you're from Frankie's group, let me know about that, and we can get you trials through Frankie, or if someone else invited you, let me know or let them know, and they can get you a free trial. And we're limited in how many of those we can do each month because it does cost a lot of money. And the product is very expensive. It's all handmade and hand harvested, and it's brought in from all over the world, many different continents. If you read the ingredients, you'll see, and so it's a labor of love, and so we can only do so many of those, so be patient with us. If we can't get you or a friend in right away, we will get them in eventually. So we do want to share this with as many people as possible. We are working on ways of bringing this to market. We're already talking to international exporters and that sort of thing, so we'll keep you posted. And if you need more product, let me know, let Frankie know, or whoever invited you, and we'll see what we can do. But keep in mind, we're very limited, and we can't possibly supply everybody who wants product right now. And so keep that in mind. And like right now,
Michael has been very generous with my listeners, and he is offering a very special price to people. So I think it's amazing, really amazing. So
we're trying to keep up. Right now, as we speak, we're totally out of product. So we're making some more this weekend, but that's how we have to do it because it's all handmade and made in small batches. And so there's a lot of love that goes into that bottle, well beyond incredible ingredients from many different continents. So, well, listen, our time is almost up, and I don't want to keep you too long. We're going to do this call again 2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks from tonight. So if you have friends or family, someone struggling with terrible skin issues or what have you, let me know. Also keep in mind that I'm happy to send you a copy of my book for free. It just came out with Simon & Schuster. It's the only book ever endorsed by Whole Foods and the founder of Whole Foods. And it is a very simple book. It's not a book for health nuts. It's a health book for non-health nuts. And if you have a friend that's trying to get healthy, like someone said before, with this product and the 10-day challenge, you can feed yourself from the inside out and the outside in. And it's amazing what can happen to you. You can get younger. You can be younger this time next year.
It's an awesome book. I highly endorse it. Highly endorse it.
Well,
and I get tons of books, and it's a wonderful book.
Someone was saying something. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I said I'm almost done with it.
Okay. Well, reach out to me. Listen, I know all of you want to, you're probably watching the Academy Awards listening to this with your ears and watching that with your eyes. So I'm going to let you get back to that. maybe next year we'll have some of those folks using our product.
All right, Michael. Be well. Take care.
All right. Have a good night.
You're the man, Michael.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Michael. Thanks, Michael.
Bye-bye. Thank
Have
you.
a good night, everyone.
Good night,
I missed The Walking Dead for this call. That's how much I love your product.
Thank
Goodbye,
you, Michael.
Goodbye.